Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. And today's topic title is using appropriate data type matter, a US zip code case study. In here, what I wanted to tell is we need to be very careful when assigning data type. Now let us try to understand this through an example. In here, we have a data step in which we are creating a data set zip underscore state, and we have two variables, state which is a character variable, zip code which is a numeric variable. And if you look into these observations, especially related to zip code, the first three observations look pretty normal, but if you look into the last observation, it starts with 00. In fact, in US, there are some states where the zip code starts with 00. Now let us quickly run this data step and see our data. Here you can see that zip code which starts with 00, the 00s are truncated because in a numeric variable, whatever starts with 0 doesn't have any meaning. The meaning only comes whenever we have number which is greater than 0. Now the problem came just because the zip code, we have given it a numeric data type. If we would have given it a character data type, all the values would have been read as they were. Now let us look into another data set in which we have two variables again. The first one is zip code, and here we are assigning that as a character variable, and another variable is pop. And all the zip codes which are in here too. And let us quickly run this and see our data. And in the data you can see that there is no truncation before 00 because this is a character variable. Whatever we give, it just persists that way. Now let us go back to our code and then try to understand whenever we have these two kinds of data sets, what will happen if you want to join them. So here what I'm doing is I'm joining these both the data sets, and the first data set zip underscore state, I'm saying yes, and then zip underscore pop, I'm aliasing as P, and then what I'm doing is whatever the zip code is there in the zip underscore state, I'm changing that into a character variable and then joining with zip underscore pop zip code. Now I have also picking up all the variables from both the data sets and also zip codes from both the data sets, and then I'm also aliasing them. If it is from zip underscore state, I'm saying st underscore zip code, and also for zip underscore pop dataset, I'm saying pop underscore zip code. Another important point to remember here is I'm doing a full join in here. What really full join does is based on the join condition, whenever there is a match from both the tables, it brings those records and also it brings the records which do not match from either one of them. I have made a very detailed video on joins, link for the same I will give in the description below, but I do not want to go into that topic for today. Now let us quickly run this code and see our result. In the result you can see that we have three matches. Whenever our zip codes did not start with 00, looks like everything matched and we have our data in here. But whenever we had 00 in front, the zip code into character variable, what has happened is it has become a character variable, but it does not have 00. That is why it is not comparable to this. Basically, we want both of them to match. Now let us go a little bit more deeper and see if we have not converted these data types and then try to do match. That is what I am doing in here, and let us quickly run this. And in here you can see that if we are not doing any data type conversion, one data type cannot be compared to another data type on join condition, and then we kind of get this kind of error. Now let us go ahead and see how we can solve this problem. And to solve this problem, what I'm really done is whenever we had a variable which was numeric in here, so whatever the character value was there, I'm changing that into numeric. And now let us quickly run this and see our result. And if you see the result in here, everything matches because what I have really done is changed this into numeric. When this is changed into numeric, it will lose 00, then it is comparable. This is numeric, it works. both of them are same. This is 100 and this is 100, and all others are also comparable. Now let me conclude this topic. The important thing to remember is whenever we have data which has numbers but they are not additive. Say for example, if you can see here zip code, we can't add zip codes and take any meaning out of it. For those kind of variables, it is always best to keep them as character variables. By doing so, we are also avoiding any truncation problem. And finally, what I wanted to tell is we need to be very careful when thinking about data types. Even though SAS has only two data types, character and numeric, you have seen that we can land into problems anywhere at any point of time just by not giving the variables appropriate data type. That's all for this topic. If you like this topic, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Thank you.